Hey folks, welcome back to Jerome Bee Farm and Homestead. It is Tuesday, June 13th, 2023. It's a nice day out this evening. Got some overcast. It's about 82 degrees, a slight breeze. It's very humid though. We had an inch of rain yesterday, which is good. It's going to help extend this awesome nectar flow that we've got going on. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to check on a couple of these nukes, really three of them because one's a double. And the first one's going to be Hive 26 right there. It's a 5-frame nuke in the little white box. Going to check that out. Last I saw it, I saw eggs in there, and I'm pretty sure we got a laying queen. So I didn't find the queen though, so that's the thing. So if I find the queen, got eggs, larvae, it looks good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sell that one. And the double nuke over here, I'm going to go ahead and combine those if I don't find a queen on that queenless side again, and take care of that. So what I'm going to do with that hive is I'm going to donate it to this young man that I met yesterday. So my uncle had been working with him to get him set up a beehive, and I believe it was for a 4-H project. So my uncle called me earlier in the year asking me, did I have any extra hives? You know, and at that time it was really bad. I was like trying to rebuild, and I said, I don't think so, but I'll let you know if I do get some extras. So, and a new development last week, my uncle passed away on Tuesday, and his service was yesterday. So at his service, a lot of people came by, talked to me, and asked me how my bees are doing and all of that. And this little boy, Michael, was sitting in the pew in front of me. And after things cleared off a little bit, he turned around and he says, are you Sam's nephew that has the bees? I said, yeah. I said, are you the one that was needing the hive? And he said, yeah. And he said he still didn't have one. I said, well, I can hook you up now. I said, I've got plenty of bees. So I'm gonna combine these two 3 frames into one, and we're going to get that to him. He's got a 10-frame deep that he just needs bees. So as soon as that's ready, I'll get that to him, and that'll be good for him and a good tribute to my uncle to keep that going on for that young man. So that'll be a cool deal. So that's what we're going to do. I might check on that other Apimaye. I don't know. We'll see how time goes on this video, but let's get started and see how they're going. Okay, here's our Hive 26. So the notes I have last time was found eggs, and it probably needs to be expanded to a 10-frame, especially with this strong nectar flow we've been having. They've filled it up. Yeah, look how strong that is. So yeah, this probably isn't a good day to be doing an inspection with the clouds and the rain that we've had. I'm gonna try this without smoke. I really don't want to smoke it because I want to see that queen. And when they're this full of bees, you could find your queen on that outside frame. It wouldn't be surprising. A little bit of capped brood right here, but I don't know if that's from our new queen. There's some on this frame as well. It's kind of dark capped. Boy, it smells good. Lots of nectar in there. There's a little queen cup right there, but it's dry. Look on this outside one more time. So this split had a lot of capped brood in it when we pulled it over here. Okay, I'm seeing more mature larvae in here, so we definitely got a laying queen. So all I need to do is put my eyes on her, and this is good to go. This is ready for a 10-frame. Oh yeah, here's even some more mature larvae. See the white inside them cells. So yeah, this frame here is pretty much laid up as much as she possibly could lay. So when this gets put into a tin frame, I would put an empty frame between brood frames here if we've got another, so they can draw out the brood chamber a little bigger. Really need to see that queen. Make sure she's nice and good sized and healthy. Yeah, this is full of larvae as well. So yeah, a drawn out comb would go right between those and be nice. Even a well waxed foundation. Man, I hope she's over here. Don't see her. Huh. So all the blank on here is filled up. So she's a good laying queen. All that's full of larvae and eggs out here to the edge. Sometimes their butt will be down in the cell laying an egg and you don't see them. So it's always good to glance back at that other side before you move on. Try and get these frames together. And there are eggs in the very center of this. The rest of it's full of nectar. There's no more room for her to lay. So if you left this alone and didn't expand it, they might swarm. There's a few eggs right in the center of this, and a pollen ring around that, and then the rest is all nectar. Come on, Queenie, where are you? This is all nectar, so doubt she will be on here. Well, shoot. We'll run back through it real quick. Man, I'm 95% positive this is queen, right? I don't think that's going to be laying workers. It's too uniform. It looks too good. I guess it hasn't been long enough for them to, if they're going to develop into drones, if it's laying workers, that can't really tell that yet. Oh, there she is. Right there in the corner. Yeah, she is. She's moving fast. I lost track. She might have went to the other side. Nope, she's right there on the honey. That is a good looking queen. Good sized. Little bit of a tiger queen butt with the stripes. That's one reason she's hard to spot. So she's right in the middle of the frame, so I'm going to put these two frames together and get them tight while I got my eye on her. So she's there and safe. Get this closed up, and I can make a phone call on this one. It is ready. That is good stuff there. Really strong population for a nuke too. You buy commercial nukes, I don't know that they have this many bees in them. But when this split was made, it had a lot of brood in it, and a good amount of food, and it was in a good nectar flow. So everything worked out good. The queen got mated. Get these frames all tight. Tell you what, I'm going to go light my smoker and get back, and I'm going to smoke these down so I don't smash many bees right there. Okay. Look how calm it is today. Smoke doesn't even blow away. I think this is the calmest spring I can remember in Oklahoma as far as the wind goes. Gosh, usually there's 2-3 weeks it's just so crazy windy. So that helps the bees with their forage, you know. The wind's blowing them all over the place. They got to expend a lot of energy just to get to their nectar source and back. Okay, let's get over to 3031. All right, so the left side, the blue, is good, and the right is the one that is not, we think. Okay, we'll call this the Michael hive because it's going to go to Michael. It'd be cool if we find a queen on this other side, but I'm betting that we do not. I'm gonna leave this side alone. We know it's good. So just in case we do find a queen, I do want to keep them separate for now. So it's got a divider right in the middle inside that doesn't let the bees communicate, touch, or anything like that. So still got us a good population. One thing's weird about this, not weird, but so when you're inspecting this and you're doing the left side, if you're right-handed and you're doing your, getting your first frame out and this thing here's sticking up, it's kind of in the way, but you know, not everything's gonna be perfect, right? You just gotta be careful not to bump that and knock it off, and then you break your isolation. But I mean, not a lot of bees get out when you do that. Just put it back real quick. So we're only talking 3 frames here. Strangely enough, they're way more calm than they were the last time. And gosh, I think I see eggs right in the center. I don't have my flashlight with me, and the sun is not shining. It could be laying workers, but I think I see eggs in the center. And so it's only been 2 days since I've been down here, and I was like, I need to check this because I don't want the laying worker thing to start. They are like chilled out now. That is weird. Man, before there was just waves of bees just rolling around, following each other in just big piles. It's kind of freaky. Let's see, I want to put that down on this side so if any bees migrate off onto the box, they'll be close to their own entrance instead of putting it over here. You know, you could see eggs, and it very well could be laying workers. Scanning for a queen first. Now I'm looking down on these cells. I'm seeing eggs in here too. I'm pretty sure I'm seeing eggs right in here. Man, I gotta find a queen because I hate to combine it, seeing eggs like that. As far as their behavior, they don't act queenless now like they did before. And they were fanning like crazy before. But you know, if they're laying workers, they think they're queen right. They're fanning pretty good now. I hear them down in the box. And it's too soon to tell if it is laying workers by the size of the larva growing out of the cell. I'm going to go get my flashlight and verify that I am seeing eggs. I do not see eggs. I must have been wishful thinking or something. There are some little lines on this, I think is what I was seeing down there. And you know what it might be? Are old dried up eggs, where this is some old comb that I used from some of those starved out hives and failed hives. That might be eggs from a long time ago. And that's why they didn't put nectar on it. That's not the case for this frame though. There are definitely a few eggs right there and a little bit of white royal jelly on them where they're feeding them. So I suspect though this is a laying worker situation. I'm going to look real hard for a queen, and if I don't see one, I'm combining these. You can hear them fanning down in there. I'm going to make the decision that this is queenless. Because of the circumstances, instead of going ahead and just pulling that divider, I'm going to see if I can get this queen from over here. And I'm going to put her in a clip and set her over here and see how they react. And if they react like they're queenless and gather up around the clip without attacking, we'll know they're definitely queenless. Got her in the clip. We'll set her right there. They're definitely not attacking. They're taking notice now. Yeah, see how they're meeting face to face, like they're greeting and touching? That's a friendly exchange. I can see her reaching through the bottom as well, the bees from the bottom. Yeah. So if she was a foreign queen and they weren't needing a queen, they would jump on this thing and pack it tight. But I have seen bees though that needed a queen and they reacted stronger than this. But the bees that are going up there from this hive, they're friendly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread these frames out, and I have an extra one here I'm going to put in the middle between them, and that way they'll be a little bit separated. First I'm going to release this queen back over here where she came from. Boy, for something that wasn't going to take me very long, I sure did spend a long time doing it. See, they're all kind of circling around it. We'll get her back, get her out of here. Ooh, they didn't like that. There, she went right on in there. Okay, this box is supposed to hold 7 frames, so we'll see how well it does that. Prop list up on the side here, so it may be a tight fit. Get that pushed away. Okay, I'm going to scoot all these frames over and scoot these over the other way. Looks like it'll hold it, but it's going to be tight. Yeah, there's no slop. It's a tight fit, but it held 7. I'd like to see if that queen's laying. She looked like a good layer. She's good sized. She's definitely mated, but I don't want to disturb them anymore. I want to get them through this. They don't need fed. Well, we got there in a roundabout way. It took a while. I just wanted to make double sure there was no queen over there. I am pretty darn certain that that was queenless, so I would have seen her. So that is it. We got us a good hive here, a good laying queen, got it combined. This is 7 frames here. So this, once they get going laying, this will be good to go into a 10 frame, just like it is. Add 3 more frames to it. So yeah, that'll be good. And the nuke over there, man, that's a good looking one over there too. So that is it. Give me a thumbs up and we'll catch you on the next beekeeping video. Y'all take care.